free throw. Let's roll, act like I got cheat codes. Let's go, free throw. Act like I got cheat codes.
You'll never want me like you want CDs from the 90s, like you want Mac Clean, and I can't say to your face I don't want it that way. You seem stuck in the decade that you were born. Open one day and wake up on a tour bus headed to Rome for a Coliseum concert with thousands of crazy fans looking up at the stage at me dancing, knowing I'm your man. I can't ever be the Backstreet Boy you want me to. I just can't measure up, no, not in sync with the fashion. I ain't got the passion, never gonna be what you want. Backstreet Boy you want me to. I just don't dress the part, no, I ain't got Nikes and my hair ain't spiky.
song takes me back in time to laughter and long nights we left behind. We were young, wild under open skies, chasing horizons with open eyes. Yeah, I walk alone where we once ran, through streets that still hold the shape of our planes. The skyline feels like a friend I knew, holding the echoes of me and you.
with a bag full of gold and a barrel of ale. Raise the anchor, call the men, it's time to set sail. With our cedars on board and the lads on the bow. No brain, no pay, there's treasure about. 'Cause we sail all year long for the gold and the glory and a ration of rum. We live for adventure
It's your boy Boom Kitty with the GD crew. Got the sick new flow with the bass down low. Back on top of the charts since 2.2. No matter where I am, on the go, in the car, I'm always on the grind and earning my stars. I've been a GD Chad since I was a wee lad. First bringing the bass and now bringing the bars.
E to the V to the dub, that's me. I'm so tight with Robbie gave me 2.3. You have more hair, but I have more demons, and I keep my cool while you can't stop screaming. 1 mil subs on my YouTube, brother. One of them's your sister and another is your mother. My buddies always ask if they wanna collab. That's it, I'm out for the rest of the
All GD players, put your hands up. All GD players, put your hands up. All GD players, put your hands up. All GD players, put your hands up.
Yo, slow down, cause the king's in town. You gonna trip on that spike when you see my crown. Not just better than you at the geometry dash, but the piano dance pad and even touching the grass. When I'm slaying the demons, I unlock my flow. The chat goes crazy and they all spam go. You're beating the game, you're on top of the world until I hit a backflip and I steal your girl.
They say GD's just a game, but it's how I get my dough. You better hide your coins and don't overdo the glow. You call yourself a pro, but you play on your phone. I spray bars on your girl, that's why they call me cologne. I'm a first-rate dasher, every vid is feature length. My dedication's epic and my knowledge is my strength. I've been hella legendary since the game was in my hands. Now my mythical tales are told across the dash
All
land.
GD players, put your hands up. All GD players, put your hands up. All GD players, put your hands up. All GD players, put your hands up.
When it comes to dash music, I am number one. Waterflame, Tamanite, you guys are done. When a level drops and you hear a fat beat, then you know it must be Boom Kitty bringing the heat.
GD players, put your hands up. All the GD players, put your hands up. All the GD players, put your hands up. All the GD players, put your hands up.
All GD players, put your hands up. All GD players, put your hands up.